Hey everybody, how are you?
Hi guys.
We are back, and for those of you who are joining us tonight, we are going to play around with something that looks like this, which is an avocado. And I know everybody knows what this is. We know how popular avocados are because they are monosaturated fats, right? Monosaturated fats are extremely good for you, for your body, for your heart, despite what anyone else tells you. This is amazing. So we are going to do something that we really enjoy eating, all right? So this dates back to 2015, okay?
And I just have to say that I worked with Vinny, and I will put in my personal plugs as we go, because this was something we actually sold on menus back in the day, and it was, I'll put in my plugs later.
Well, it's the gift that keeps on giving, right?
Absolutely.
So 2015, if you worked at the Hilton Orlando, which most of you have, my Hilton Orlando brothers and sisters, what we did was we unveiled Avocado Toast to the hotel. And of course, it is popular. Basically, at the time, people just took really good bread, either some kind of sprouted bread or sourdough or whatever, and they smashed an avocado on top and they called it Avocado Toast.
Right.
But of course, this guy cannot just do that, okay? I had to take it to a different level because I like layers and I love to delve into like ethnic food and also to think about regional food. So I introduced 3 versions of avocado toast to the hotel. Tonight, we are going to do 2 of those versions, but the best part about what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do 2 versions of avocado toast, and then we are gonna introduce a version that is a little bit more allergen friendly, okay? And a little bit more restriction friendly.
Yeah.
Everything that we're doing tonight, this is all vegan, which is great, right? So now if you're a vegan, you can have this, okay?
And vegetarian, right?
And yeah, vegetarian, right? Okay. However, the third option that we're gonna include tonight is gonna be a gluten-free option, so make sure you stay tuned because it's gonna be really cool. It's something that we just unveiled maybe 2 years ago at our American Leadership Conference. So if you were there, you got to see it. But I'm gonna make it for you here because we make it in this house all the time, okay? So, circling back, avocado toast, really, really good option for breakfast, but it's a snack time favorite. You can eat it mid-afternoon, early afternoon, between breakfast and lunch. If you want a snack before you go to bed, really good. It's filling, it's got great fat for you. Remember, monosaturated fats are very good. Those are fats that come from nuts. So we know the avocado is a nut, right? That's why it has that big nut in the middle. The fat around the avocado, which is butter consistency, we love that because fat is a great vehicle for all flavors. So we're gonna layer this together. So we're gonna start out by teaching some technique, okay? So the first technique we're gonna talk about is the avocado, okay? So obviously we're using Hass avocados. Here in Florida we have other avocados. They're big lime green avocados. I like the Hass because I feel like the seed on the inside is smaller. The nut is smaller than on the other avocado, and there's more flesh, okay? So we're gonna get a little bit more out of this. Yes, they do cost a little bit more money, but it's a great source. So all I do is I cut them in half, okay? You can see the seed is on the inside. Greatest part about the seed is the seed or the nut keeps the avocado flesh in its natural state. So if you are gonna cut avocado or make guacamole and you wanna save it for like the next day, put the seeds inside and it'll stop the oxidation. So it'll stay green for a little bit longer. Obviously you have to add a little acid, which is what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna teach you the way that I half peel and take care of the avocado. So if you squeeze a little bit, see that the seed comes out. Okay, I'm gonna discard. All right, I have 3 avocados here. Usually for avocado toast, I use about a half of an avocado per toast because I think that's about right. If you're really hungry one of those days, maybe you want to use a whole avocado. It's perfect. All right, paring knife is what we're gonna need for this, okay? So paring knife, small knife. Mine is cool and ergonomic. The handle kind of bends back so you can use it a little bit more readily, okay? 2 ways to peel the avocado, okay? One is the chef way. So if you, I'll pan the camera down just a little bit so you can see, okay? So basically what you do is you score and you pull down on the outside skin only twice, okay? So if you see, I'm just making 2 slices down the skin all the way. Now I have the avocado in my hand. Now what I can do is I can literally just peel it. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow.
All right, so then you peel the center, peeled. So if you're gonna slice the avocado, you wanna do those cool slices,
Wow, that's
right?
cool.
This is pretty much how you would do it. But really, for this purpose, Emily actually taught me a cool way to squeeze the avocado and squeeze the flesh out. But since we are going to smash it, we're going to score the inside, and we're gonna make like a small dice on the inside, okay? And then what we're gonna do is, right here, we have a clear bowl. All that I have in here is a tiny bit of olive oil because we wanna mix that in with a little bit of diced red onion. That's all I did. So maybe like a quarter of a red onion, tablespoon of olive oil. It's in the bottom, so we'll pan this down a little bit so you can see. All right, so check this out. So what we do is, there we go, gotta get it good. Okay, we squeeze the avocado, so now it's cleaner on your hands, right? And we get everything inside. Super cool, huh? All right, so there's one half. I'll dice the other half because...
That's so good.
we've
And
already
I just
been
saw
doing
that
this.
Emilio was on.
Whoa.
Hi, Emilio. We're making avocado toast. Vinny's famous, so I just thought I'd do a shout out for him.
We love it, we love it.
Because we had some good times with that avocado toast.
All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze all these in there, and then we're just gonna have Emily kind of just, we're gonna season it just with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Oh.
I'm gonna have Emily just use a fork, the back of a fork, and she's just gonna kind of smash it all together because what we want is texture in this, so we don't want this to be like the texture of guacamole all the way. We want it to have like a little bit of a smashed texture. So we're almost done putting it all in. And then the last thing we do is we're gonna squeeze about a half of a lime on top, only because if we reserve some of this for later, the acid is also gonna help us with the oxidation process. Whoa, whoa,
Oops.
whoa.
I gotta keep it in the bowl, right?
Those avocados cost money. Cost money here, okay? Cost cheddar in this house.
Whoa.
All right. So now we have them
Those
all
back in
inside. So I'll do the lime squeezing. It's gonna help you.
Okay.
I'll break
Whoa.
down the avocado
Whoa.
just a little bit. Whoa, whoa, squeeze the
How's
limes
my-
everywhere. Squeeze limes everywhere.
How's my smashing? Are we
We're
good
doing
here?
great. I'm gonna clean
Okay.
up. There's a clean counter, okay, people? We're not wasting in this house, okay?
Yeah.
Zero waste.
Always
Zero waste
clean
house.
Here. Always clean here.
Zero waste house, okay? All right, so we're smashing the avocado down. All right, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit. We're gonna talk to you a little bit about the mixture, okay? So, has a little bit of an acid to it, has a little bit of texture because we put a tiny bit of red onion inside. It's gonna make it great, okay? So, what you'll need for this particular avocado toast, the first version we're making is what we called the Floridian, okay? Why? Because think of things that signify this state, right? So citrus is beautiful this time, well, not this time of year, but in this state, it's always synonymous with the state. We know that citrus comes out in the winter. I did pick up a cool orange today, so we're gonna put a little orange on this, little bit of pickled red onion. So we just quick pickled red onion, we just sliced it, a little bit of vinegar, sugar, water, and a little bit of salt, just to get really this fuchsia color out of it because it's great. Takes a little bit of bite out of the onion, so it's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna segment the citrus. So second versions or second bit of technique that we're gonna show you is how do we segment the citrus. So we're gonna pan the camera down now. All right, and I'm gonna show you how we do it. Okay, so I have a few pieces that are already kind of cut, so if you can see this. All right, so once again with our paring knife, so the most important thing, obviously, sharp knife, okay? Make sure that you're using a sharp knife, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna remove the peel, okay? So we wanna get the peel and the pith. So what we're doing is exposing the citrus. Can you see that? All right, so you're removing the peel along with the pith, which is that white bitter part on the outside. All right?
I didn't know it was called that.
Yeah, it's called the pith. Okay? And then what we're gonna do is once we have that exposed, like this, if you look at your citrus, it has actual natural lines that it's segmented, okay? All right? And it's guarded by a skin. So if you can see like this line right here, all I'm doing is cutting along the line just to expose the beautiful citrus.
That looks so good.
And it comes right out. All right, coolest thing about this is if your kids hate eating the peel of an orange, they don't like anything that's like that, If you use this technique, it becomes amazing. Okay, so that's what we did, okay? So we have the citrus set aside, all right? So real quick, the way that we're gonna do this, clean up a little bit over here. Okay, what we did was we took a little bit of, this is a cool sourdough again, once again. We toasted it, we pre-toasted it. And the reason why you're gonna pre-toast this is because if you're gonna put avocado on top of a hot piece of bread, it's just gonna leach out all of the liquid and oil, so it's gonna become mushy. So we don't want that, okay? So our ingredients here, we have our segmented citrus, we have our pickled red onion, we have our avocado mixture, and we're gonna use fennel, okay? I know you don't have one of these at home, but this is the coolest part about being a chef. All right, so these are these are culinary tweezers, okay? They just are an extension of our hands. A, for cleanliness. B, it helps you to really hold on to things that are extremely fragile. But we have fresh dill, okay? Dill is great. I think it's an underrated kind of herb. Its natural presence is just beautiful. So if you look at it, it's just very, very fine, but it's aromatic. So you'd be surprised how citrus and dill go very, very well together, especially with onion. They taste really, really good together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the avocado mixture and we're going to be as liberal as possible. All right, so remember, about a half of an avocado per toast, okay? So this one right here, we're gonna smash it all on top. We're gonna make sure we're putting it on every piece of the bread, because the best part is this bread also becomes a vehicle for the avocado, so we can take a look at that right on top.
Yum.
All right, next bit, what we're gonna do is we're going to take some of our citrus segments, okay? I like the number 3, so we are going to put 3 citrus segments on this piece of avocado toast.
Yum.
In between the citrus segments, we're gonna take a little bit of this pickled red onion, because I think the red onion is amazing,
Oh my gosh.
okay? It has like this very it has a great bite to it. It's extremely, the texture is great, but remember we pickled it, so it has this kind of sweet sour thing going on, all right? And the last piece that I'm gonna put in here, if you can see, we're gonna garnish with the dill, okay? The dill is functional because it tastes amazing, okay? But we're gonna garnish with the dill, okay? So what we like to do is we like to garnish with the dill right over the citrus segments because it just looks beautiful. I think the contrast between the green and the orange is just amazing.
Wow.
Voila.
Yum.
So this is what we call our Floridian version of avocado toast, okay? I know the camera's a little bright, so let's try to pan it down, see if we can get a little bit of that brightness out. But as you can see, we have avocado mixture, fresh citrus, navel orange, pickled red onion. We finish it with a little bit of dill. Amazing, okay? Okay, part 2 of this is we're gonna do a Mediterranean version of this, okay? So you know the past couple of segments that we've done, we've delved into more of like a Middle Eastern type of Mediterranean, maybe Lebanese kind of version. So I'm gonna show you a way to jazz this up, have some fun. For those of you who like flavors, to be able to really kind of enhance the flavor of this,
Yeah.
make it interesting, maybe customize it to whatever your ethnicity is.
Yeah.
It's the best part about doing things like this. So what we're gonna do is, we have our avocado toast here, okay? I'm gonna take a Floridian version out of the way. Okay, what's gonna make it a little bit more Mediterranean. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first, we are going to take some really beautiful pomegranate seeds, and we're gonna pop them on top, okay? Remember, keep these on the avocado toast, because when they go on your clothes, my mom tells me that the stains don't come out, so I'm sure that's true, okay? Next, we have some crushed pistachios,
Yum.
right? We like texture, right? So pistachios, pomegranates, very synonymous with that Mediterranean Middle East. This right here, this is coriander, otherwise known as cilantro. So it tastes beautiful on top.
Yum.
All right. Okay, the way that we're gonna finish this is with a sauce, okay? This is tahini. So for those of you familiar with tahini, it's amazing. It's a sesame paste You dilute it with a little bit of warm water, lemon juice, salt and pepper. Really, really simple. You blend it together, it becomes this beautiful viscous sauce, but we're gonna drizzle a little bit of tahini on top.
Yum.
Okay? And then we're gonna finish with our sumac, which is our Middle Eastern berry. Okay, it's beautiful, it's red, it has lots of color, but the best quality about this is that it has a really nice citrus kind of element to it, okay?
Oh my gosh, how
so
good does
this
that
is our Mediterranean. Let's pan the
Yum.
camera up because I know you miss my face. Everyone's missing my face, but take a look
So
at that.
good.
Isn't that beautiful? I mean, look at the colors. I mean, if you show them both, we do a side by side. I mean, it's really, really, really awesome, okay? How cool would this be to present for like a breakfast?
Oh yeah.
It's like a work of
And
art,
it's
right?
so easy. We used to actually, when I did events, we would actually sell this food just so that we could eat it later
Not
on.
cool.
That's how good it is.
Not cool. Not cool to the paying customer, okay? But that's the inside secrets of working in a hotel. All right, so we have our two versions out of the way. But this is the coolest, okay? So last, we saved this for last because of those of you who are, think about it, suffering from any kind of ailments, allergens,
right.
things like that, okay? So two versions, completely vegan, healthy, monosaturated fats. The last we're gonna show you is the vehicle, okay? So if you cannot eat gluten, okay? Gluten-free bread sometimes is not palatable, okay? They make it with different starches, tapioca starch, things like that. Does it hold up? Yes. As a bread guy, no. No way. Okay, so what we did was, since we are in Florida, all right, we are in the Latino Caribbean capital of the country, okay, which is beautiful. We have people from all over the world that come here from the Caribbean, from especially the Latino Caribbean area, and the plantain is extremely popular, okay?
Yeah.
Whether you're in Jamaica or Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, beautiful areas. We have the sweet version of the plantain, and then we have the green plantain, which is not as sweet. So what we did was we took green plantains and we made tostones, okay? So if you're not familiar with the tostone,
Yum.
basically you peel the green plantain, you slice it, you fry it, par fry it, you pull it out after about a minute and a half, you rest it on paper towels, then you smash it. Then you refry it, so it becomes another vehicle. So,
Delicious.
we're gonna show you one. Right? Very, very cool. Okay, so we fried these and we pre-fried them because with time constraints that we have, we don't want to be on too long to show you guys too much because we know you're hungry and you want to get ready to eat. But this, we are going to build an avocado toast on a tostone. Okay, so we call this the avocado tostone. All right, so if you are gluten-free, still remaining vegan, right, because the plantain is a green banana, okay, you can still eat this. We'll build the Floridian one more time, all right, but we'll put it on a tostone, then we'll show you all three. So all I'm gonna do is, I am just gonna build this. I'm gonna pick a good, nice round one, okay? They're pretty thin, okay, and crispy, so that they still have the texture of the toast, okay? That's the most important thing, okay? But the color's amazing on this, okay? And if you really want to impress your friends, this is great because, let me tell you something, they've never had an avocado tostone, okay?
Oh yeah, it's
This
so
is
good.
honestly amazing, okay? So this is the Neo version of everything that we've done, okay?
So
Because this
good.
is the most recent version of what we've done. So we're gonna put one piece of citrus on here because it's just a little bit smaller. The vehicle's a little bit smaller, all right? But still, all the same elements, okay? We're gonna go in, we're gonna reach in, pick out some smaller pieces of our red onion because I think it's beautiful, nice
Oh my
color.
gosh, they're gonna love this.
Okay, and then we are going to still put the dill on here. I know it's not extremely Caribbean with dill, but it is
Oh
beautiful.
man, this is good,
All right,
guys.
so avocado tostone,
Yum.
okay?
So
Avocado tostone, okay? All right, so
You have to pan down the
now we're gonna move all this stuff out of the way. Let's show you the finished products, okay? Just so you can see. We're gonna brighten up this light a little bit, I think. Let me just try it. I'm gonna pop that light on,
Might be
okay?
better, yeah.
All right, let me see if I can pull it up a little bit more, okay? Oh my goodness, look at this lazy Susan with my hands. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so what we have here, we have the Floridian avocado toast that has navel orange, fresh dill, pickled red onion. Next, we have the Mediterranean version of the avocado toast. Still the same avocado mixture. We have pomegranate seeds, crushed pistachios, fresh coriander. We finished it with tahini and a little bit of sumac, okay? Last, we took our version of the Floridian and we created the avocado tostone, okay? So if you are gluten-free, bam, that's what you want. If you're vegan, you can have all of them, okay? But if you're gluten-free, any kind of sensitivity you have to gluten, possibly, if you suffer from any of those ailments, very, very good. Celiac disease, things like that, okay? But there you have it.
Delicious.
Okay, so what can we tell you about avocado toast besides it being delicious? It's delicious. You can eat it any time of the day. It makes a good breakfast treat, makes a great snack. Listen, maybe you have it for lunch. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Or brunch.
Ask the events team at Hilton Orlando. They probably have eaten it for every meal period out there. So we love you being with us. And we always want to remember that food unites us.
Yeah.
Especially during times that we're in right now. What greater way to celebrate or spend time with your family than making good food?
Yeah.
Take the time while you can. Use this time. It's a blessing, okay? I wish you would I appreciate you watching us on social media,
Yeah.
but I think you need to have a day that you just get rid of all media, shut the TV off. There's lots going on out there. Turn off your social media and cook food with your family and your
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Spend some time, reconnect, redirect your lives to what
Yeah.
matters right now.
Yeah.
Focus on the family. All right? Well, we appreciate you being with us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. We love you. Try this food. You'll love it, I promise. And we will see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.